Hello everybody, my name is Moopus and welcome to my channel. Since this is my first video in the series, I'll give you a quick gist of what it's all about. Basically, I'll talk about the hard stats of a gun, so that you'll know exactly how the gun performs. I'll compare these numbers and stats, and from there I'll conclude the strengths and weaknesses of the gun in particular. Here I'll kind of ease on over to the feel and unscientific opinion of how I feel about it, and then I'll give you some preferred classes and move on. Then I'll close out with some final opinions. The first gun in this series will be a pretty interesting one. I'll be talking about the RPR EVO, specifically in assault rifle mode. All the gameplay featured in this video is in assault rifle mode. I am not using it as a submachine gun. The RPR in assault rifle mode is a slow firing gun, but it's extremely powerful too. It kills in 3 bullets up close, and it can be a maximum of 4 at far distances. It's among one of the 2 assault rifles that possess a 3-shot kill capability, the other one being a Volk. I'm not going to count the R3K because that's kind of a burst gun, but I'll let it slide. In addition to being immensely powerful, it has a very good range. The maximum damage range extends out to 1300 meters. That's not NV4 levels of range, but it's better than the R3K and the K-bar. The one downfall of this weapon is its rate of fire. It's pretty terrible when it comes to speed. It shoots at an abysmal rate of 470 rounds per minute. This is pretty garbage tier when it comes to rate of fire. Think of the Man of War in Black Ops 3. That gun shot at 600 rounds per minute. The RPR is even slower than that. This ends up making the time to kill among the lower end, but the great accuracy and range make it very consistent feeling. You'll usually end up with a 3-shot kill about 75% of the time, and the recoil on it's not bad either. I place it in between the K-bar and NV4. It's not a laser beam like the NV4 is, but it's definitely on more target than the K-bar. Another great bonus to the RPR is that with no stock equipped, it has a similar strafe speed comparable to an assault rifle with a stock because it's a submachine gun. This frees you a slot in created class, so you can spend the point on an extra tactical, lethal, or perk. On the RPR, I have 2 classes I usually go to. For my first class, I use an EVO sight, quick draw, grip, and suppressor. I have no secondary or any grenades to free up as many points as possible. For my perks, I run Ghost, Hardline, and Dead Silence. Dead Silence will really let you get behind the team quietly so that they can't hear your footsteps, and I use Ghost because it'll allow you to slow things down and play more stealthily, because you don't have to worry about an enemy UAV putting you on the radar. This class is basically my go-to stealth class. It's powerful, accurate, and it still keeps the higher than normal range. Without a suppressor, I really can't imagine an experience where it wouldn't kill in 3 shots. So if you want, you can swap the suppressor for, say, an extended mags or a rifled barrel for even more range. My second class is kind of a high damage, all out kind of class. I use no optic, and I use quick draw, grip, rifled barrel, and extended mags. The rifled barrel makes the range incredible, so much so that you will never encounter a sightline where you have 4 bullets to kill. The extended mags I use because although the magazine still has 32 rounds, it's not an energy gun, so it doesn't regenerate ammo over time like those ones do. And you really don't want to get caught up in a gun battle with a reload, because then you'll die. All these options really allow it to be a very versatile gun. You can throw pretty much anything on the RPR, and it will be great. The biggest trouble with this gun will definitely be the rate of fire. It makes it difficult to get very far range kills, and also to combat head glitchers. It's hard to get their head when they're just poking above cover, and you have to be pinpoint accurate to kill them. It shoots so slow that often you'll miss and have to wait forever for the next shot. So I'd say try to avoid close quarters battles unless you really feel that you're accurate enough that you won't miss, because missing really punishes you. I do think this weapon gets overlooked a lot. People usually opt for the NV4 or the K-bar, and I really do think that the RPR EVO plays nicely with the meta of the NV4 being the balanced assault rifle, and then the K-bar being the very fast shooting short range rifle. whereas the RPR is the slow firing, high damage, almost like the foil to the K-bar. And a lot of people do overlook that the RPR can even be used in an assault rifle. Most people just use it as a submachine gun. Hopefully this video will get you guys to try out the RPR on assault rifle, because I really think it's competitive with the NV4 and K-bar. It's really a hidden aspect to the RPR that people often forget about. Well, that basically wraps up the first episode of Infinite Warfare Deconstructed. I hope you guys liked the video. If you have any feedback or suggestions or criticisms, please leave them in the comments below, because I'll be able to use those criticisms and integrate them into my next video. It really helps me out, and I hope to get some feedback from you guys. Well, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Adios, guys.